Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of the Secretlab's Omega Chair in Cookies and Cream. I just got this, so I'm so excited to see it. Let's get right into it. Alright, so this is a gigantic box. As you can see, it weighs about 60 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and open this now. Alright, so we have this gigantic instruction manual, which I'll set aside. So you get an email when you order your box and it tells you that you're not supposed to open it right away and instead you're supposed to watch a video, which is a new, and I appreciate it, for how to put it together. So I did that, so I'm gonna go ahead. Welcome to comfort. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and open this now. This looks like an aftercare guide. So I'll just set that aside. Oh yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna take everything out and just set it to the side for now, if I can. Everything is huge. This looks like the lumbar pillow. Feels really good, like memory foam. Pretty sure it is. I'm excited to try that out. This looks like the headrest. It's not as cushy as the lumbar pillow, but I think it'll still feel great. All right, so now that the box is out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, lay it down on the floor. The first thing the video says to work on is the bottom part, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Looks like it's in pretty good shape, so there's just a small tear here on the bag. As you can see, it's just so tiny. All right, so we're gonna lay this down here. So it says here on the box, like it says what the contents are. So it looks like I have lever handles, wheels, hydraulic piston, side covers, and a bunch of screws with an Allen wrench, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead now and take the wheels. You're just supposed to push them in. I feel like this is taking a lot more force than it showed in the video, so that's kind of annoying. Of course, the video makes it look so effortless, so not surprised really. It's getting a little better now. All right, now that the wheels are attached, I can go ahead and set that aside. The packaging for the backside looks pretty good. I don't see any obvious tears or holes. Everything looks intact, so that's good. It has kind of a weird smell to it. I've seen other videos where people say it smells kind of like a new car, but I don't have that. I actually don't really like the smell of this. Yeah, it smells, I don't know, very like chemical-y. I don't really know how to, or what to call it. It doesn't smell like anything in particular. Looks like I'll need the Allen wrench here. Everything in this box comes very nice and organized. I don't know how well you can see that. It's pretty dark in there. But all the screws you'll need are right here. It's nice and organized, easy to open. All right, so next we need to unscrew this. All right, so now that all four of these are out, I don't know if you can see that. So I took all four of these screws out and now I can align them with the back of the chair. These armrests on the chair feel quite good. They're not as soft as I was expecting them to be, but they're still fairly soft. They don't feel cheap, but they don't feel super soft. I do feel like the packaging for this is kind of a lot. A little unnecessary. It's a lot to take off, but I appreciate that everything's intact. I'd rather it be intact than not. So now we have to line up the back rest with the bottom and then re-screw the screws back in. I will say that the multi-tilt mechanism is the most frustrating part to assemble by far. It has 4 M8 screws that look like this, and they have normally they have stoppers on the side here that go on with this, but it's very easy for them to drop and fall into the chair, and it's very frustrating to get out. Otherwise, I would say so far assembly's been going fine. I will also say it's not entirely clear if these levers are supposed to go on a certain way. They're not labeled left and right, so I just put them on and hope for the best. All right, so now it's assembled. This is pretty big. By the way, I am 5'3". I wanted to do this review partly because I haven't seen other reviews, people who are short like myself, and I'm right on the edge of the Omega and the smaller chair that they have for people, because the max on that is 4'11" to 5'3", and the Omega is 5'3" to, I believe, 5'11", maybe 5'9". This is without the pillows right now, so as of right now, it's quite comfy. It's a little hard, but it feels fine. It's quite comfortable. All right, it adjusts easily. Okay. My feet are not able to be flat on the floor when it's at its lowest point, unfortunately, but I'm okay with that. I can still touch. At the highest, let's see. So at the highest, I cannot touch the floor. So that's good to know for other people who are short like myself. Otherwise, it's quite comfortable. I would feel really good about sitting in here for a long time. I will be using this chair all day today, and I will come back and update how it's been after using it all day. So now I'll try it with the pillows. So first of all, we have the lumbar pillow here. Again, it's really soft, really squishy. I'm just gonna set that back there. And then we have the head pillow here, which is also very soft, but not, it's a little more firm than the lumbar pillow, I would say. You can go ahead and adjust it here, which I'm doing. All right, so let's try it with the pillows. All right, the lumbar pillow right away can go up a little more for me. It's too low at the bottom. Upper pillow, top pillow feels nice. Again, it's a little hard, a little more firm than I would like, but overall it's okay. So the sides here on the bottom are a bit firm, more firm than I was expecting them to be. Again, these armrests feel quite firm but nice. Overall, I would say I really like it. I got this on sale Black Friday. It was $30 off. I believe these are normally $379. So it looks like I paid $344 with tax, and that's with $35 off. For the Black Friday sale, I see normally they're $379. I've also seen people say that they do a 4th of July sale as well, which is, it sounds like it's similarly $30 off or $35, which isn't a ton of money off, but I've been wanting this for a while. So I thought I would just go ahead and try it, and I'm glad I did. They are quite expensive. I just kept seeing that people recommend them, and I thought I would give it a try, and so far I'm happy I did. But I'll use it the rest of the day today, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. All right, I'm back. I took a little longer than a day to use the chair. I went ahead and gave myself 5 days to adjust to it and see how I'm feeling about it. So let's go ahead and go through the pros and cons. The biggest pro is it's quite comfortable. I still find it that it is, after using it for several days, pretty good. The pillows are extremely comfortable, especially the lumbar pillow here. I find that support is really nice when using this on a day-to-day basis. The second pro that I really like about this chair is that it reclines. And I feel like, I honestly don't know if I'd be using this feature all that often. When I looked at this chair before and saw it can recline, I kind of questioned how comfortable that would be, but it's actually quite comfortable. So if I was just sitting here watching some Netflix, I might do that and it'd be just fine. Another thing I like are the flexible armrests. So in addition to moving up and down, you can also move them forward and backward, which I really like. Now, some of the cons, the biggest con I have by far is the lumbar pillow. So every time I sit down, even though it's very comfy, it sinks to the bottom of the chair, and I want it more in my mid back, so I have to move it up every time I do that, which is pretty annoying even though it's very comfortable. It's just something you have to do every time. Another con is it is somewhat stiff, maybe a little more stiff than I would like it. I usually like things a little firm that I'm sleeping on, so I thought I would like this more, and I do overall like it. I just wish it was a little softer. The bottom part especially is quite firm. So if you don't like firm, then maybe you wouldn't like this. The third con I have is that it's kind of hard to roll around in. So even being rather petite and 5'3", it's still a little bit hard for me to roll around in, surprisingly. I find I really have to like pull on my desk and like drag it to get it to move, which is kind of annoying. I wish it wasn't like that. It'd be better if it was on hardwood floor, I'm sure, but I'm on carpet, so it's still harder than I would expect though. Overall, would I recommend this chair? I would say if you're on the fence about this chair, I think it's worth it. I like it. Are there chairs that are great quality that are cheaper? Absolutely. I'm very happy with this purchase, but I've been seeing these chairs for a long time and they've been recommended to me, and I really wanted to try them since they are so popular. But if that's not something that's really important to you, then you could absolutely get something that's cheaper that doesn't market itself as, say, a game chair. So that's kind of my take on it. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Please be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.